The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Now here's the toss play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and goal for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big moment early in this national championship game. Third down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And they've got him. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Looking to throw it on first down. Boom. And it's caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Looking for a gap. It's Kelly. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Wow, you love to see this first drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to the end zone. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on a crosser. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Bootleg looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sideline route. He's out of bounds before the first down mark. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now in second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. defense team able to bring him down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Loses the ball behind the line. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. He got the ball out quickly, gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring.
I'll tell you what, this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Team out for the PAT try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The back's got it. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. So a timeout is called to talk strategy, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here, not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
Off target and incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Play fake, looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And the receivers got it. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the lawn, and now it brings up fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. They make the stop. It'll be first and 10 now from the 18. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. They mix it up with a run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. And they'll give it to the back.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. QB keeps it himself. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on first and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Defense stops him short. On marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. QB keeper, can he get there? Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Looking for some space. It's Kelly. He gets loose. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Pump over the middle. It's Carter. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 1st and long now after the penalty. He's looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Finds his man. It's Kelly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And he spikes it to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.